everybody. Probably isn't morning for you because I never upload in the mornings, but I think I have like maybe once or twice. Unless it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, like that's happened a few times, but we're not gonna talk about that. Anyways, I just thought I would do a fun video of showing you guys just like my everyday get ready with me routine. I just got out of the shower, obviously, and whenever I get out of the shower, I actually wait to brush my hair, which may sound weird, but I want it to start to dry in the wavy pattern that it naturally has after I get out of the shower, so I don't brush it. And I just kind of sweep my bangs to the side, and I'll usually sweep them like back and forth so that they don't really dry to one side. I find that that gives them the most volume, even though right now I'm wearing them kind of side swept. Look at this. I had pink eyeshadow on my inner corners yesterday and it like stained my inner corners. It was pink eyeshadows from the Sephora Pro editorial palette, and no matter what colorful eyeshadow palette I use, they always stain my eyes, especially like pinks and reds and stuff like that. So yeah, I've already done my whole skincare routine and everything, which quite honestly in the mornings I don't usually do my full skincare routine, if I'm being quite honest, which I know that I should, but I know. Normally I'll wake up in the morning and I'll just clean up any residue that I feel like I have on my face with my Sephora Micellar Cleansing Milk, and then I'll just go in with the moisturizer, and that's it. I keep it super simple in the mornings because I like to sleep. Ooh, quite honestly, I'm not feeling too hot today. I think I might be coming down with something, but I don't know. Lots of people at my work have been getting sick, so I'm probably getting sick. So that's where we are today. Needless to say, I'm going to keep it as simple as possible today. I am getting ready for work, and I'm a makeup artist, so I like to look like a makeup artist for work. So I am going to show you my everyday routine for work, or like my everyday routine if I'm going and doing something, but I still want to keep it pretty simple. I like to start with a radiance primer. Now I don't do this every day. I go back and forth between like hydrating primers, radiance primers, like I'm changing it up every day. But right now I have this little sample of the Becca First Light priming filter. Yeah, First Light priming filter. They have a backlight priming filter and then a First Light priming filter. The violet tone adds a little bit of like freshness to the skin. It's probably a little bit too much. And this one is nice because it actually feels a little bit hydrating. I'm all about the hydration. So on an everyday basis, I like to use a foundation that has SPF in it. So like if I'm not filming a video for any particular reason, you know, and I don't need to wear a certain foundation or whatever, I always try to go with something with SPF in it if I know I'm going to be out and about. So I'll usually go between my number 7 Stay Perfect foundation. It has an SPF of 15. My Dior, I have the sample version, but it's my Dior Skin Nude foundation. This also has an SPF of 15. And currently I've been using this Touch in Sol Advanced Real Moisture Liquid Foundation, which has an SPF of 30. And then right now I have a sample of the IT Cosmetics CC Plus cream in Fair, and that's what I've been using because I want to use up my sample. But I really love this Touch in Sol Advanced Moisture Cream. I got it in my Ipsy Glam bag, and it's just a great for normal to dry skin. Like if you're anywhere in there like normal or dry, this is a great foundation. It's really hydrating, it sits really nicely on the skin, good coverage, like everything in between. So I've really been enjoying this one, and it has an SPF of 30, so that's pretty good. But like I said, I'm going to use up this little sample guy that I have, so I'm going to go in with my IT Cosmetics CC Plus cream. I'm just going to do a few dots of that. Product smells really good. Oh, I forgot to say, one of the very first things that I do actually is I put this Dior Lip Sugar Scrub. It's a sweet exfoliating balm, so it actually does taste sweet because it has that sugar in it for exfoliation. And I'll just really go at my lips with this guy, really kind of scrub all the dead skin off. I really like this stuff. It's very hydrating. And now I usually just blend that in with a sponge. I'm gonna take a little bit more of that CC cream. Okay, so then I go back and forth between my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer and my Kevyn Aucoin Supernatural Concealer. And I think I want to use my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer today, so that's what I'm going to do. cover up these pink stains I got going on here. And then I blend that in with my sponge. And then I just take my Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. I'm sure that you guys have heard me talk about this a million times. And I just use the little Laura Mercier powder puff. And I press that onto my under eyes. Okay, so some of you guys may know this from watching my channel, some of you guys may not, but I actually use a bronzer to fill in my eyebrows because it is literally the perfect color for me. However, I have been thinking about changing it since my hair's lighter now, but this is still what I've been doing. So I have this little Z palette and I have this little bronzer single from, I actually just pulled it out of my NYX contour palette, and I don't know, this is the number 1 or something, number 4 maybe, 5? It's the lightest shade in the NYX palette. So then I'm just taking an angled brush, and this one, the name has completely rubbed off of it. It's some off-brand brush. It's just like a pretty thick angled brush. So, and then I just start inner portion. The reason why I don't do my hair before is because I like to put as little heat as possible to my hair. And so I like to let it air dry while I do my makeup, and then if I need any additional blow drying after I'm done, then I will do that. Because that also saves time. You're not spending more time blow drying than you need to, and you still have your makeup to do, you know what I'm saying? So I just kind of define the arch, and then I go in and I balance it out. And then after that, sometimes I will take a little clean spoolie and I'll just brush through to kind of soften the brows, especially on the inner portion here. Okay, so recently I've been using, oh, I just hit myself in the face with that. Recently I've been using the Tarte Tartelette Flirt palette, but I go along the same like idea no matter what palette I'm using. I just go for like a really warm shade in the crease, like this guy. This is the shade Hotline from this palette. And then I'll just pop a simple shimmer on my lid, pop on some lashes and mascara, and call it a day. So, whether I'm using this guy or the Sephora Pro Warm Tone palette, or I used to use this little NARS duo, you know, it's all along the same line. So I'm just taking my Morphe M513 brush, and I'm just going to dip into that Hotline shade, and sweep that all into my crease. Then I'll just take a smaller brush like my Naked Heat palette. So then I'll just take a smaller brush like my Naked Heat palette brush, and I'm just going to use like the tapered side and pick up that same Hotline shade and just run it under my lower lash line. So then I take my Coastal Scents BRB SO2 brush, and I just pick up the shade Passion, this guy right here, and I just pop that on my lid. And then apply mascara. I always go back and forth between these three. I'm either using the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara, the Miss Lancome Monsieur Big mascara, or the Giorgio Armani Eccentrico mascara. And today I think I'm going to use Lancome. Okay, so now I'm just taking, and these are like my everyday wear lashes. These are the Sephora Fringe lashes, and I just use my House of Lashes lash glue and some tweezers that I got from Ardell to apply them. Then I just wait for that to get tacky, and I make sure to have my mirror ready and on hand. I like to use a handheld mirror because that way I can just look down into it and really anchor those lashes on. I just take those with my tweezers. Okay. See how flipping my hair back and forth really starts to give me that volume? Because that way it starts to dry one way, and then you flip it over and it starts to dry the other way, and then you flip it back over and it starts to dry that way again. And so that way, whenever you have it the way that you want it, either way it has big volume. So I've been using this Toni & Guy brush. It doesn't even have a name. It's just an angled, fluffy brush. Anyways, I'm just taking my Hoola bronzer and I just sweep that into the hollows of my cheeks. This brush is falling apart. I really don't appreciate it. And then I just bring that around my forehead area. I mainly focus it over here because I part this way, so I'm not too worried about over here. So now I'm taking my Milani Baked Blush in the shade Dolce Pink, and I just use the same brush to apply that, and I start on the apples of my cheeks and then blend it back into my bronzer. Okay, so then I take this brush that I got in my Ipsy Glam bag, and this has quickly become my favorite brush for highlighting. This is the Slimmest Glam L36 brush. And recently I've been using my, no, not recently, I've been using it for a while now. I don't know how to say this, and I'm not gonna say what it looks like it should be. So, Freematic, this brand, the Freematic highlighter, and I think the shade is Solstice. And I just have that in my Z palette here, so just pick that up with my brush. I just like to take it up onto my temples here, and I'll turn my brush to the side and kind of wiggle it back and forth because I like a really, really soft blend. So I actually bring it up onto my eye area a little bit so it doesn't look like shimmer then matte, you know what I'm saying? Because we have that setting powder underneath. I want it to all blend together. And I like to bring it all the way down to the apples of my cheeks so that it catches the glow even whenever I'm not turned like this, you know what I'm saying? I just take that down the center of my nose, and then I take a little bit on my pinky finger and I just pop that on my inner corners as well. So quite honestly, whenever it comes to lip color, it's gonna be pretty much different every day. So I'm just going to blot off what I have on my lips. And I have this Sephora brand. This is one of their Rouge Shine lipsticks in the shade number 13. And I've been wanting to try this, so I think I'm just going to pop this on today. Very creamy. That's nice. That's a nice everyday color. Nice and shiny too. Alright guys, I might end up not brushing my hair at all. If I can get my hair to dry completely like this, it'll dry with a really nice wave. So if I can avoid brushing my hair, I will. So I'm going to try to do that today. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to try to let my hair air dry the rest of the way, but that's pretty much it guys. That is my everyday routine. My hair's going to look a little crazy for the next 30 minutes or so, but it kind of starts to chill out a little bit. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this little kind of get ready with me thing. I wanted this to be a little bit more of like a chatty get ready with me, just talk about life, chat, get ready, but I'm really under the weather today. My throat started hurting a little bit last night, and then I woke up and it's like, it feels like there's like rocks in my throat, like it hurts to talk, and I feel wheezy, and I just, oh my gosh, yeah, really not feeling good, and I gotta go to work. So sorry if I wasn't as like bubbly and stuff in this video, but yeah, this is my everyday routine. I guess you could consider this how to get ready, how to make yourself not look sick when you feel like crap routine as well. So, which I guess is also my everyday routine. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you really love my videos, then please hit that notification bell so that you know when I upload. And I will see you all in Monday's tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.